Alright, so today I'm working on one of our preparations for getting ready for our trip up the East Coast. We have a roof rack on top of our truck, and it's kind of a combination of the Yakima Thule roof rack. We use this to haul our surfboards, cargo racks, all kinds of other gear, kayaks, etc. The problem though, these surf racks we have are designed to go on a flat bar, so the whole thing will actually move up and down. It doesn't get a good grip there. You see where there's been some grooves over time that are cutting into it and making it slip even more. Today I'm replacing the round bar with a flat bar from, I think it's Yakima or Thule? Yeah, it's Yakima. It's a Yakima bar. And this is going to be better for these guys so they lock in place and don't flip-flop around and stay upright. Intro video. So we have here, this is the Yakima, or no, sorry, this is a Thule double up, and this is I think a Thule SUP dog, SUP dog. So these are both Thule surfboard racks, and they can go on Yakima bars and hardware. It's just a matter of making them work right. What I've gotten here is the Yakima Jetstream bars. For us, we have a full-size truck. I want the bars to hang over just a little bit on each side. We went with the 60-inch bars. These bars come in 50, 60, or 70 inches. We went with the 60s. That we have a little bit, but not too much hanging over the sides. So what I'm gonna take these off, install the new flat bars with some new hardware. Let me show you, I also have, so those flat bars can't mount to a Thule bar. They mount to, it's called a tower. These are Skyline towers. These we picked up several months ago at a REI garage sale. So all the stuff we're doing, all this stuff's like super expensive. It's overpriced, but it's also good quality stuff. So we want this gear, but we found these guys, I think for like 30 bucks at a REI garage sale. They're about $200 usually. These bars here are like $250-ish on average, and I found them on Amazon for $175. So for just a hair over 200 bucks, we're gonna have the proper system that'll hold these surfboard racks properly in place. And it'll be nice because what happens a lot of times, we're driving down the road and the wind hitting the surfboards and stuff, the rack actually, the whole thing shifts over and the surfboard's kind of leaning back and the straps are binding, and it's just not an ideal situation. This will be much more secure. There we go, we got two Yakima flat bars. Alright, before I do all this in time lapse, I figured I'd just show you real quick. The directions are pretty vague as to how you mount this to here and make your adjustments, so I'll just show you real quick on this video, real fast, how I'm mounting these and essentially getting them staged where I can go up on the roof of the truck and then make my final adjustments and lock it all in place. Here's the package that came with the Jetstream bars. It has these guys and these end caps. I found that the end caps, they only go on one side or the other. They're not universal. So make sure you match those up. But first, before you do the end cap, we need to get this into the groove. But before we do that, we need to install this onto the new tower. So here's the tower. Let's get it kind of get that screw started. Once it's started and it's in there, now I can put this into the bar and I'll make my final adjustments later. This is a really bad video, so this is not a how to install bar video. I'm just sharing the system we're using on our truck to make our gear rock solid so we can travel. And we want a system that's going to do a good job for us and be reliable. So you see that, there we go, it's kind of in place. I can go put my end cap on now, right here. As I mentioned, they are directional. There's that. And now it's a matter of, I'll go up on the roof with the bar and I'll adjust this to the right width and make sure it's just right, and then tighten everything down. Okay, so now it's just a matter of adjusting the bar left and right where it's nice and centered on the truck, and then I'll tighten everything down. This is a 4mm hex screw, by the way, or a hex key, hex wrench, hex something. All right, I'm gonna slip it over a notch. All right, we're nice and even. I'm gonna very carefully flip this over and lock down these settings. All right, so we've now adjusted the bar, we got it all tightened down. Just a matter of dropping it into our landing pads, and close this guy. You see when I close this guy, when I close that, it actually drives out this locking mechanism here. Close that, that pops out. And that locking mechanism is what's gonna hold this into the landing pad. There. All right. All right, lock that one. Boom. All right, we are locked in. New bar on the roof, ready to go. So these Thule surfboard and paddleboard racks are looking pretty worn. These things, mostly just grime I could clean off, but these things have been all across the country, down into Mexico. These things have been all over the place, and they're still hanging tough. So huge fans of Thule and Yakima gear. It's built pretty well, it lasts a long time. It's not cheap, but my thoughts are you buy it once and you're done. So there you have it. There are the new bars installed. They're much more secure than the old bars over here. So hope this video is helpful, and we'll see you in the next video.